So here on June 2nd, 2025, Madden 26 unveiled its new cover athlete, and it's Saquon Barkley. And of course, they showed off all the cool things you can get when you pre-order and do all this stuff. And I gotta admit, I've hit the point where the Madden Saga is just exhausting. I don't know who in their right mind would pre-order Madden at this point because, well, you know what you're getting. What's the point of pre-ordering it? And two, what are you getting in Madden nowadays that you didn't get in 2005? I think you're getting less than what you got back in 2005. The whole series has grown so tired, and it's honestly a caricature of itself. It's not what it was. It's really, really sad. At its core, can you find entertainment playing Madden? Yeah, you can. Like any game, you can find some redeeming qualities about it, right? If I hopped on Madden right now with a friend, yeah, I can have some enjoyment out of it because it'd just be us playing a game, having fun. But if you take an analytical look and look at Madden nowadays, it is so bad graphically, gameplay-wise, gameplay features, dynasty mode, other modes are just lacking in practically every department. And what's even more frustrating, I feel like, getting back to things we had in 2005 that we don't have today, is a lot of the things that you want in a modern Madden game were in the old Madden games back in, again, like in 05. But here we are yet again. Madden announces another game. It's just so exhausting year after year after year of sports games and their yearly releases. Nothing changes. I believe this year they're finally, and I mean finally, releasing the new Madden games only on the modern consoles, so PS5 and the new Xbox Series X and S. I just want to remind you that the PS5 turns 5 years old this November. It's taken half a decade to have these modern games exclusively on modern hardware. Blows my mind how long it takes to do these type of things nowadays. MLB The Show 25 is the first exclusive MLB The Show game on modern hardware. It's crazy. I'm lenient for the first year. The second year, I'm like, I don't love it. But by the third year, you need to ditch the old consoles and just put it on the modern hardware. This past year was the first Madden I have bought since Madden 22, the one with Mahomes and Brady. And I'll be honest, there's not a lot of difference between Madden 22 and Madden 25. Is Madden 25 fun enough playing with friends? Yeah, like I said earlier, you can find enjoyment in just about any video game. But at the same time, Madden 25 is so lacking in so many features that we once had years and years ago. And I don't think they're going to course correct and fix all these things in Madden 26. Furthermore, it's just sad to see how far football games have come in the last 20-ish years. Let me take you back to 2004. You had Madden 05 came out, and you also had two different street football games come out in the year of 2004. You had the first one, and then the second one actually came out in the same calendar year. 3 awesome NFL football games in one single year. I still play NFL Street 2 to this day. Now, will I be playing Madden 25 in 20 years from now? No, I don't think so. I highly doubt that. But that's how entertaining those games were back on the PS2. Now, I know nostalgia does play a part in this because, I was a kid back then playing it and so forth. But a good game is a good game. And good games transcend time. NFL Street 2 transcends time. Just like, say you're a fan of Super Mario Brothers, that transcends time because it's just a good game. A lot of games in our modern era aren't good games. They don't transcend time. It's just so frustrating to see a once great franchise, and I mean great. Madden was once the pinnacle of the sports world when it comes to gaming. For it to be probably last nowadays, if I had to pick, I still think I'd put MLB The Show on top. Even though I do have issues with it, I still think it's the best well-rounded sports video game. Then I would probably go NBA 2K. A lot of people seem to still like that, even though they have their issues with it. I haven't played a 2K game in a very long time, but we'll go with the people's consensus right now. And then you can kind of take your shot in the dark whether you want to go with Madden, NHL, or FIFA. They're all made by EA, so man, they all have their issues, as we all know. Another thing too with modern Madden and modern sports gaming as a whole, these companies focus way too much on the Madden Ultimate Teams, the Diamond Dynasties of the world, the NBA equivalent, because that's where all the microtransactions are and that's where all the real money is. So all these other features and all these other game modes get completely abused because they want to just worry about the thing that's the online mode where where you can make tons of money. And look, I get it. It's a business. Make your money. I understand. But also you can make your money, do the microtransaction stuff on your online side, but also don't neglect your other side of your fan base where we care about a franchise mode and offline modes and in-depth things where you can create all these really fun, cool things that you could do 20 years ago, but you can't do today. Madden still doesn't have a good stadium creator compared to what it used to back in like 2006. That's wild. That's where I'll give props to MLB The Show. Their stadium creator is pretty darn good. Yes, it has its issues, but if you compare it to the stadium creator that MVP Baseball 2006 had for college baseball, it's definitely an improvement upon that. So for Madden 26 and sports games as a whole to not really innovate or create anything new in, I'll be generous and say, at least a decade, it's pretty frustrating. And it's just sad that the games themselves have become so far inferior to their predecessors that none of these games are really worth buying on launch. But I think that's where I'll leave this video. The Madden saga is tiring. It's never going to end. All we can hope for is that one day the NFL doesn't have an exclusive license with EA anymore, and another company like 2K or someone comes in and tries to do something different. Create some competition in this field. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.